Hi friends, my name is Kim. Welcome back to Healing Place Cottage. Welcome to my kitchen. I am so happy to have you with me today. Today we are going to make a vegetarian dish. We are going to make bean quesadillas, and we're going to use those carb counter tortillas, which end up having 0 net carbs. So what we need are some pinto beans. You could use black beans if you would prefer, or even white beans would work, whatever your bean preference is. I have these that I can myself, so I'm going to use those. You need a jalapeno, some red onion, feta cheese, chili powder. You could use some cumin. I am not a cumin fan, so I am not going to use that. I do have my gloves on because you want to be careful when you are cutting a jalapeno and getting the seeds and the membrane out, because that is hot, and then you want to be very careful not to touch your face. So I'm not going to use a large amount of this, just enough to give it a little bit of the taste. I can't handle much heat, which you know that about me if you have been here for a while. This is a jalapeno from my garden, so I just went out and picked it. Let's see if we can get this a little smaller, so I'm not eating big chunks of jalapeno. I do love the flavor of jalapeno, and they say that the heat is in the stem, or in the seeds and the membrane. So I think that'll be good for our jalapenos. We want to cut some red onion. I know I've said this before, but why do they call it red onion if it's purple? If you know the answer to that, put it down in the comments, because I know that it drives my granddaughter crazy when I refer to this as a red onion, and she says, Gigi, it's a purple onion. And I can't argue with that. She's very right. And I would say I'm using the street size taco shells for my quesadillas. So you're not going to want a lot. Maybe a tablespoon per quesadilla. I'm getting some pepper seeds in here. Take off my gloves. Cut this a little smaller. I'll never forget the person who said that it was painful to watch me cut an onion. I have not cut it the same since. So if you were that person, thank you. All right, I think that's probably, well, we'll get a little bit more because we know I love onion. And then I'm going to open my jar of beans, and then I am going to give them a rinse in a colander. I'm going to put some of these beans in with my onions and peppers. A little bit more. Then we're going to add some chili powder to taste. Think about that much. Oh, I need to be getting my skillet heated up. And you can mash these beans a little bit. And like I said, I'm using the Carb Counter Street Taco Tortillas. So they have 20 grams of calories. They have a half a gram of fat. They do have 5 carbohydrates, but their dietary fiber is 5. So that zeroes it out. So it means it has 0 net carbs. And they do have 2 grams of protein. We're going to give the skillet a minute to heat up. Was able to get the nutrition facts for our recipe. So I want to put a little bit of olive oil in the pan. Go ahead and put some of this on the tortilla. It smells good. I am a big proponent of beans. I'm not a huge meat eater. You notice that I make a lot with chicken, although I do call myself jokingly a porkitarian because I do love pork. Okay, and now we're going to put some feta cheese on this. We're going to top it with another tortilla. I did get a cart so that I can put it beside me here with my things that I am cooking with. I just have to put that together. And let's go ahead and give this a flip. What can I use? There we go. Whoop. Definitely got it toasty on that side. I'm going to grab a plate. Okay, here we go. It looks delicious. I probably would serve this with a little bit of sour cream and some tomatoes, but we'll go ahead and taste it as is. And give it another cut. I'm seeing a lot of jalapenos, so I'm hoping it's not too hot. It's very good. It could use some more cheese, and like I said, it would probably be good with some salsa too. Salsa, a little bit of sour cream, and some tomatoes, and this would be perfect. And I think we have room for all that. If I look at our nutrition information, we're looking in 1 quesadilla at 280 calories. There is 10 grams of fat. There's only 25 milligrams of cholesterol, so winner there. It does have 33 grams of carbs, but it has 8 grams of fiber. So we're looking at, don't make me do math, we're looking at what, 25 grams of net carbs and 15 grams of protein. So there's definitely room to eat it with some tomatoes, a little bit of sour cream, which doesn't have, I don't know that it has many carbohydrates at all, and some salsa. And you could forego the tomatoes if you have salsa, but I have about this many cherry tomatoes every single day, so I'm always looking for ways to incorporate those into what I eat. So I think that this is a winner and super easy recipe and something different, something more casual for us than what we normally eat, and something a little bit more fun. So I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up or a like. You can subscribe to my channel, Healing Place Cottage, on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. I post videos every Tuesday and Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern. Always diabetic friendly, oftentimes low carb, slow cooker, instant pot, vegetarian, and even gluten-free. I really enjoyed our time together today, friends, and I look forward to cooking with you again soon. Take care.